Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can speak for Carly and myself. It has been a chaotic week, but we wanted to jump on here and tell you guys about the news. Carly, what's the news?
I'm racing at Silver Dollar. It's in Chico, California. First time ever going to California and racing in the sprint car at least, and new track, so hopefully I'm good. I don't know, just hope for the best.
So we've been working all week long, like trying to get Carly's car ready, get my car ready. What was the original plan?
We were supposed to race about 20 minutes from home, which is Southern Oregon Speedway, 360 show, Western Sprint Tour. But the weather wasn't really looking good Saturday, so they just canceled the whole show. Yeah,
so they canceled the whole weekend. Like, we're shooting this Friday morning, like, the track's like 5 minutes that direction. It's a little overcast right now, but I think it's hard to say. I get from a track's perspective, like, it's tough, especially if Saturday on a two-day show is usually probably more the moneymaker, so if that would've got canceled with the big 360 show, it makes it tough for them to do their thing. So what we ended up deciding is, well, I mean, like you just said, we're headed to Chico, but it was just literally yesterday, like afternoon, we're like, all right, we're just gonna continue on with our weekend and go race.
Yeah, it was hectic in the shop. My car, for the most part, was already done just because right after I wash it, I get it ready for that next weekend, and it's been 2 weeks since I raced, so it's kind of been basically ready. I just had to change the gears and put an air filter on, and then Tanner had to switch out his whole rear end, so that was very fun to do. And so we got the 22C all locked and loaded. I think we loaded around 8 or 9 last night, and now we're headed down this morning, so hopefully we get there probably around 2-ish, maybe?
Yeah, I'm thinking so. It's about 4 hours going down I-5. We got my car, obviously, in the big trailer. Got hopefully everything we're gonna need for 2 cars. I mean, my last question kind of before we just jump on the road here, how you feeling going to Chico? It is, I wouldn't say a super intimidating racetrack, but it's just a super tight bull ring with a lot of different characteristics, a curb and a lot of slide jobs and tight racing. So how are you feeling kind of going into that? The one thing that is good is Carly always talks about liking a tacky racetrack. Chico sometimes can get about as heavy, heavy as it gets.
Yeah, hopefully it's heavy, but not too heavy where it could potentially be rough. And for all these new drivers that are going to be there this weekend, hopefully it just doesn't tear up a lot of people's stuff. And not really nervous yet. I think by the time I hit the track, it's just a dirt track. It's just dirt, and you're just going in circles, and you're just trying to, win and have fun. And so I'm not too nervous yet, at least, and it should be fun, I think.
we'll see. It'll be a good time. I think it's good that Carly's going down there earlier, because for me, like, we ended up going to Chico a little bit later, which I had more experience, but still, like, it was, I don't know, I wish I would have just got it out of the way sooner and then just ran and had more experience at that racetrack. So it's going to be a great thing for Carly. If we're going to throw out a quick car count prediction, I'm going to say 50, at least 50. Think.
Yeah, probably right there, 50, 55. I think 50 to 60, just because
at least
Saturday we'll have probably 50 cars. I think maybe today might only have 45, 40-ish.
Tomorrow's a Sprint Car Challenge Tour show, so extra money on the line, more laps I think in the feature, and Chico just has a really good local car count, and then nowhere else in California is running on Saturday, so that on top of it, it's gonna provide for some competition. Anyway, all right, I think it's time to get going.